Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the top 15 tight end rankings for week 7. You ready?
I'm ready.
Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
Fantasy Goodfellas. All right, before we get started, let's go ahead and recap week 6 tight ends.
All right, if we take out Dallas Goedert, who didn't play because of COVID protocols, we hit on 10 of the remaining 14 tight ends. That's right, 10 of 14. I hope everybody's paying attention.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's keep that going. So, for the top 15 tight end rankings for week 7, Richard, take it over.
And number 1, Travis Kelce, who will be at Tennessee.
What do you think it takes Kelce to be the top guy this week? You think it's 100 yards and a TD?
Yeah, If in the tight end landscape, if you get 100 yards and a touchdown, you're going to be the number 1 tight end. That's a big performance. But you know what? For Kelce, that's commonplace. And number 2, Darren Waller, who will be home against Philadelphia.
Will Waller be affected by Gruden's resignation?
Well, it didn't affect them this weekend. They lit up the Broncos. I think that offense is erratic, but it definitely is potent. And Darren Waller's a great tight end. And number 3, Mark Andrews, home against Cincinnati.
Well, there's not much to say about Andrews except you think he keeps it up.
He's been on a roll. Even in a slow passing week for Lamar Jackson, which has been not the case this year, Andrews still finds the end zone. So he's definitely going to be maybe a permanent fixture in the top 3. And number 4, Kyle Pitts at Miami.
That Atlanta offense is really heating up, and I guess Kyle Pitts is going to benefit?
Absolutely. Yes, they're looking better. And again, this might be a Miami Dolphin defense without Byron Jones and without Xavier Howard. If that's the case, Pitts can have a fantastic game. And number 5, Mike Gesicki, home against Atlanta.
Finally, the Miami Dolphins listened to us, and they threw the ball to Gesicki.
Yeah, it's a thing. When you have a weapon like Gesicki, why aren't you giving him the ball more? And Tua's a huge upgrade over Brissett, so I think Gesicki's going to continue having good weeks like this. And number 6, TJ Hockenson at the Rams.
Hockenson's getting the targets. I think that plays into your ranking.
Absolutely. He is maybe the lone bright spot on that Lions team. And number 7, Rob Gronkowski, home against Chicago.
I guess you think there's going to be no lingering effects of his injury?
No, I have to include him. Look, when it comes to tight ends, in a bye week like this, if Gronkowski plays, he will be in the top 15, no doubt. And number 8, Noah Fant at Cleveland.
Noah Fant was the top tight end last week, but you only got him ranked 8th.
Yeah, because 2 weeks ago, he didn't even make the top 15. Teddy Bridgewater's been erratic, hasn't been great. They needed to pass a lot this week because they were down early. We'll see. There are question marks about Bridgewater and that offense. Number 9, Hunter Henry, home against the Jets.
Has Hunter Henry now become the number 1 tight end over Jonnu Smith?
It looks like it. Hunter Henry has been consistently putting up good numbers for like 3 weeks now, and they play the Jets. And number 10, Dallas Goedert at Las Vegas.
Is Goedert over the COVID thing?
We'll see. We'll see if he. I'm not even sure if he had COVID. He was just definitely in the protocol and had to wait some time. I think he's going to be cleared in time to play, and if he does, it's a good matchup. And number 11, Tyler Higbee, home against Detroit.
Higbee hasn't been putting up big numbers. Do you think that's just the Stafford effect?
Yeah, definitely. That offense is awesome. The Rams are arguably the best team in the NFL. Higbee is going to catch passes sporadically, but when he does, they're going to be touchdowns. And number 12, Zach Ertz, home against Houston.
This is going to be Ertz's first game for the Cardinals, and you think he's still going to do good and be in your top 15?
Yeah, that's a good offense. Kyler Murray's moving the ball. They traded for Zach Ertz for a reason, so I think he's going to produce. And number 13, Ricky Seals-Jones, who will be at Green Bay.
This one kind of surprises me just because of how Heineke plays.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's been tough, but you know what? Ricky Seals-Jones has produced the last 2 weeks. Since Logan Thomas's injury, he has produced. He's been consistent. Why not include him? And number 14, AlieCox at San Francisco.
Indianapolis had a great offensive performance last week. Do you like what they got going on up there?
Not really. Not a fan of Carson Wentz, but AlieCox The basketball player is a red zone monster, and I think Carson Wentz is going to be looking for him, and I think he'll catch another one. All right, at number 15, Ross Dwelley, who will be home against Indianapolis.
I know Kittle's hurt, and it's a slow week. Is that why he's here?
Yeah, it was a debate between several bottom-tier tight ends, and I think with Jimmy Garoppolo back, he likes to throw to his tight ends. I think Dwelley will have a good game.
Well, thanks for coming on here and sharing your top 15 tight end rankings for week 7.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And please ask your questions in the comments section.
Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
Fantasy Goodfellas.